singles. Thank you. Get this out of here. Thank you. Is that real stone or fake stone?
Oh, that's natural granite.
What's all the white around the edge?
Just the banding for it so it can stay in place. Yeah, it's a group 5, super expensive as granite too.
That thing is
It
gigantic.
looks cool, huh?
Yeah, it looks cool.
like a customer that got it. They said it looks like a map of a continent to them.
Well, it's huge. I mean, just in general proportions, that's a huge piece of stone. How's it going?
Good, really?
Another day in the neighborhood. What do we have for safe to consume cannabis?
Safe to consume?
Yeah. I've recently purchased several bags of cannabis that have either caused me physical pain or otherwise don't seem to be safe to use.
Physical pain? What do you mean?
So I smoked part of a joint and the center of my left eye immediately began to increase in pressure and felt like it was going to explode.
Huh. Have you talked to the doctor?
Well, no, I didn't go to a doctor, but I should have went to the ER.
Yeah. Oh, maybe cannabis is affecting you negatively.
No, you have to understand that I smoke cannabis every day, and that was one product out of what seems to be thousands that are on the market. But that's not the only time that I've been injured by cannabis. If the injury was the same every time, then I would agree with you that I have the problem.
Right.
But since the injury seems to vary, I'm not the problem.
Interesting. That's what you're looking for.
Safe to consume cannabis.
Like a joint, or a jar, or a vape,
A gram?
a gram? You got that guy? Got that guy.
All set?
And so these are different growers, right?
Oh yeah, they're all different farms.
And so why do they look so
Carry
similar?
one slab because I sold my
I don't know. They both grow really quality
other
weed.
truck was 2,500, so I can carry like 3 to 4 slabs. But this
What
one's
is
1,500,
quality?
So
High end,
I don't want to break it.
high end cannabis.
What is high
That's all
end?
we carry.
Good stuff.
What is good stuff?
Sticky, fresh, green,
Thank you.
good trichomes, heavy
I'll
high.
unload in that.
Yeah, you
And
know.
so-
lift, don't look that.
As a 30-year user of
Board
cannabis,
certified.
I don't think any of those statements are why people buy marijuana.
Here you go.
And so my experience is that people buy cannabis
Yeah, of course.
for
Take care.
the effect.
Alright, 2,000, true.
And so what are the effects of these products going to be?
I'd say relaxing, sedated.
They're all going to be that?
They're going to be indicas, yes.
And so because they're indica, they're relaxing and sedative?
Yes, sir.
And there's no spectrum as far as indica goes?
Let's say that's going to be your heaviest one, second, and third.
And so in a recreational cannabis market, who provides the most information to the consumer? Is it the package or is it the bud tender?
Both.
I mean, So I've been consuming cannabis for 30 years, and prior to a recreational market, I would go to someone's home, and I'd sit on their couch, and I would try whatever it was they had for sale, and then I would determine what I wanted. In a state-operated recreational market, I show up to a dispensary, I look at a product, I read the package, and I often ask the bud tender what they've been smoking. And I ask them what the effects are going to be. And so, does that system work?
Yeah, that's all stuff that I like, bro.
No. Does the system of asking the bud tender what the effect is going to be, is that a functional? And so, when was the last time you smoked any of these three products?
I smoked that one about a week ago. It was good. I liked it.
And when you say it was good, you liked it, what does that mean?
It's relaxing.
And so, how did we get 30% cannabis?
I'm not too sure about that.
So, when the medical markets first opened, let me rephrase that. After recreational replaced the medical markets, if you saw 23 on a package, that was pretty much the top of the scale. And now I've seen numbers clear up to into the 80s on just regular cannabis.
Yeah, I haven't seen 80s, but I have seen high 30s, like 34% and stuff.
Well, I believe that something listed at 80 is misrepresented. But how did we get from 23 to 34?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know about that. Because I'd say years of growing and the growers just get better and figuring out soil, you know what I mean?
So I don't understand how a plant that's been growing and being distributed for over 100 years all of a sudden gets better.
I mean, I'm not sure either, but I do know there's certain people who grow outdoor and indoor, you know what I mean? And some people are better at growing weed than other people. As far as that aspect.
And does changing product size, meaning 1 gram versus 7 grams or 20 grams, does that change what's in the jar?
Usually if you get like 28 grams, they're putting bigger nugs in there though. You know, so you get like the top of the plant, and you might get a 7 gram nug in an ounce, you know. Grams, you know, you're gonna probably give you a smaller portions, bottom of the plant, but
And who guarantees this product? Like, so this says a relaxing indica body, which I assume means.
I think it's in their farm. They have a bunch of people testing their stuff.
So they have people testing their product?
Yeah, their farms do before they put it out for sale and package and all that.
So I see here this says Hannah Industries, but the package says Dog Star.
Yeah,
And
so they're
so
licensed in Hannah Industries, and then I think they have a few different like packages or companies.
so Dog Star didn't grow this.
No, Dog Star is like the label, but Hannah Industries, I would say.
Hannah Industries is who created it.
Yeah.
Dog Star is just a brand.
Yeah.
And so the packaging and what's written on the package really doesn't mean anything, because you can buy this same package all over the place, and it may or may not be by Hannah Industries.
Yeah.
And so, does that create any issues in the market?
Not that I've seen so far. They probably got a patent on their bags or something like that.
And so, have you ever, how many times have you heard complaints about any product?
More so in cartridges of them not working. But as far as like weed, there's not very much complaints. I've heard of people getting lower and stuff that they don't like as much. But other than that, everyone's usually pretty happy with the product. Unless, you know, they get a cartridge and it blows out on them.
What do you mean by blows out?
Sometimes they're made bad and they don't work and they get from them.
So if a cartridge can be made bad, can the cannabis flower also be made bad?
would say just like processing issue as far as they leak, you know what I mean?
Right, but if there's a processing issue with a cartridge, could there also be a processing issue with cannabis flower?
Not that I'd say.
And so, do they list anywhere all the additives that they use to create this product?
They don't. I think they put a label on like some of their stuff. Like on this one, they just put the pesticides they use, citric acid.
Right, but pesticides are just one thing. They also have grow enhancement or nutrition, and they also
You have
have.
to reach out to the hemp industries first.
And so, wouldn't that be pertinent information for someone buying the product?
It could be, but I mean, usually people just come in and get their weed.
And what about medicinal? Do we still have medicinal cannabis?
There is medicinal, not our store, but commencement based. I think it's commencement based. They still offer it.
And when you say they offer medical, is it a different product or?
No, it's the same product. You can just, if you have a medical license, you can buy more weed at a time. I guess it's more of a common sort of thing. You can grow your own flower. You have access to markets and all that sort of thing.
Right, but if the medical is the same product as the recreational, then it's not really medical.
I would go get a new picture.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure about how their store runs.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been there. I'm not
Actually, real simple, just a cartridge.
I don't know if they have two separate
folder,
sides or
please.
anything.
And that is it.
Want to meet you over there?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So this one here, it also says Patriot Meds. So it says Kush21. This is blueberry cheesecake from Dog Star. And it says Patriot Meds and Hannah
Maybe
Industries.
as long as it's not scented.
And so, who is Patriot Meds?
I'm not too sure.
And so when someone looks at this product, if they don't clearly look at the label, they don't actually know who they're buying it from.
Yeah, I guess. People just don't usually look that hard.
Would you consider that to be deceptive packaging?
I wouldn't know.
Probably has most flavored. I just read like the first flavor. Slide over. Thank you.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you? Okay, yeah, that's good. There we go. Absolutely.
And what other grams do you have?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this is just the same grower as this one here?
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem.
And I guess maybe I should just ask a different question. What other companies do we have?
What was that?
What other companies are available?
I mean, we have a lot, man.
Right. So far you've shown me 4 containers from 3 companies.
How are you?
Yeah, it's like finishing 3 at a time.
Okay, well here's these 2.
I'm good. Well, I know I like the hands down.
These ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The initial ones, all was pretty solid.
And why are you only allowed to show 3 at a time?
I'm not the owner, it's their rule.
Oh, that is, yeah. Thank you. You're welcome, honey.
Have a great day.
You too.
I think Girl Scout cookies. That's the one?
Have you ever contacted any of the producers or brands?
No.
Hey, how are you? Good.
Yeah, the cookies are always good. I like cookies, but I haven't tried them either.
I love
What else do you have?
I do this. I just have it.
Yeah. Anything else for you?
Yes.
There
And then,
you go.
do you have the major shots?
Okay. How can we help you today?
Oh, I put online for Kaylee's.
Say that again.
Online for Kaylee's.
Okay.
How regularly do you consume cannabis?
Acro,
About,
ratio, grapes.
kind of depends. Take breaks.
What do you mean by you take breaks?
I mean, I do it whenever I feel like it. Why does it matter?
Yeah.
Why does it matter to me as a customer?
Well, I'm just saying, why, like, how much I smoke. That's my routine.
Well, because the amount you smoke determines your education about the product and the reality of whether or not this product is safe to use. If you don't smoke cannabis, but you represent that you do, that would be a safety hazard to the consumer.
Okay.
I don't
I told
personally.
you I do smoke.
Okay, and then I asked you how often, and you got very elusive and combative.
Alrighty. We have a couple different flavors, but this is, did you want a different flavor?
I didn't see any on mine, so I'm asking.
This is blueberry diesel, and then I have a lemon drop, and an island cake.
How many brands of flower do you carry?
We have one more after the
Yes, thank you.
fire alarm.
One more after that. So what?
When they come,
10
you
brands
really
or
will
something?
take them off.
Yeah, as far as.
Got
Because it's hard to keep up with inventory.
Right, that makes sense.
And when you get a chance, can I keep it?
Oh, yeah.
330-981.
So
And there's like one letter.
because you don't like to answer questions about
I think it's time for you to go, because you're
Consumption.
really being not very kind to work with.
I'm not being rude at all.
Actually, you are.
How am I being rude?
Because he's trying to help you and you're not like letting him answer, and it's a gram, okay? So you can buy or you can leave.
Oh, so how do you feel about cannabis safety and your responsibility towards it?
That's what Kush21 does. They make sure it's safe before we sell it. We're not gonna sell anything here that isn't safe.
How do you personally feel about?
I feel fine with that, okay? So if you're gonna buy, you can buy, otherwise I'm gonna ask you to leave.
What's your name?
Probably all, every.
What's the name on your badge right there?
Doesn't matter what the name of my badge is. I'm the manager right now.
So what is the name on your
Kim.
badge? Kim.
Yeah.
What else does it say on your badge?
Doesn't say anything else on my badge. It's none of your business what it says on my badge.
You're wearing it on your person for a reason.
Yeah, it says my name on there. That's all it says on there.
Kim Baker, Bud
Yeah.
Sanders. And I don't believe that you are in any way promoting safety of the product or the company.
I'm sorry, like I said, it is not our job to provide safety. It is Kush21's job to provide safety. Nothing in here is not safe.
Are you not an employee of Kush21?
I am an employee of Kush21
Okay, and why are you very agitated?
because you are being an asshole.
I'm not being an asshole.
You are.
I'm asking very basic questions.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to leave right now.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for sharing your experience.
Absolutely.
Every day.
Right?